Good morning, children. Today in English in class 11, we continue the play Mother's Day. When Doris returned home after her work, she enters the house and she observes that her mother was playing cards and smoking, which horrifies her and which surprises her, astonishes her. And her mother refuses to make tea for her or iron her yellow silk dress, which she used to normally do every single day. So Doris is very surprised at her mother's behavior, and she is very upset because her mother refuses to prepare the tea for her or iron the yellow silk dress which she wanted to wear for the evening, as she wanted to go out with Charlie Spence. And the mother doesn't think very well about Charlie Spence. She criticized him that he's not worthy of spending time with. So all this argument between Annie Pearson and Doris upset Doris to such a great extent that she is asking her mother to shut up, and she runs out crying. Now when Cyril returns, that is the son, he is also in for a big surprise because he is also not aware of what has happened. So we take on now Cyril briskly, "Hello mum, tea ready." So he questions his mother that the tea, as expected, it would be ready. So she responds and says no. Cyril, why not? He is upset, he is angry because this is what he had not expected. So the mother answers, I couldn't bother. That meant that I did not wish to and I'm not going to prepare the tea. Feeling off color or something. So obviously the son, Cyril, he asked his mother that if she was unwell or something, and that is the reason why the tea is not ready. Never felt better in my life. And the mother says that I am on top of the world. I am absolutely hale and hearty. There's nothing wrong with me. So he asks in an angry manner. He's angry, obviously. So he's asking, then what is the idea? Then that means that why is the tea not ready? If she is absolutely hale and hearty, there's nothing wrong with her, then he is questioning the mother that why the tea was not prepared. Just a change. So she just said that just a change, that meant that what she used to normally do for every single one member of the family, for the husband George Pearson, for Doris the daughter, and for Cyril also. So today she's just not willing to do anything at all, and she says it's just a change. So he says now, well, snap out of it, ma, and get cracking. Haven't too much time. That meant that if you're hale and hearty and there's nothing wrong with you, so he says you better move now and quickly prepare the tea, because he does not have much time, as this was a routine, this was a schedule that he followed. He would get back from work, have his tea, get ready, and again go out for the evening. So that schedule is what he also followed. In fact, all three, that is George, Doris, and Cyril, the three of them used to do that only. So now he is insisting that his mother should make the tea for him. And just then, I have plenty of time. So she says that maybe you don't have time. I have all the time. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere, and I'm not interested in preparing the tea. Yes, but I haven't got a busy night tonight. So he says that you have all the time, but I don't have, because I have to go out for the evening. I have a busy night ahead. Did you put my things out? So, one, he is insisting that his mother should prepare tea for him, and now he questions about his clothes. So, he says, did you put my things out? That meant that are his clothes ready? Can't remember, but I doubt it. She says, I don't really remember about it, but I doubt it. That means that I have not done anything at all. Now look. Now Cyril is very shocked. He's surprised. He's taken aback. When I asked you this morning, you promised. So he says that just this morning, only before he left for work, he says that before I left home to go to the office, you had promised that you are going to take care of all my clothes. You said you would have to look through them first in case there was any mending. Mending means repair. So he says that this morning only, that he says that I asked you and you said that you will go through all the clothes and you will see that they are ready, and in case there was any repair to be done, any mending work was to be done, that could be taken care of by you. Well, now I've decided I don't like mending. So she said, maybe in the morning I said that, but now I have made up my mind, I have resolved. I've decided I don't like mending. That means I don't like mending, so therefore I will not be doing it. That's a nice way to talk. What would happen if we all talk like that? This is something very strange on the part of the son. That is Cyril. That means that is no way to talk to his mother. And here he is telling his mother that in what way, in what manner are you talking? You do all talk like that. So now the mother is giving it back to him in the same measure. The way the family treated her, now she is doing the same for them, and this is something not being taken by them very easily. You do all talk like that. She says that all of you, that is Cyril, Doris, George, her husband, you all talk like that. If there is something at home you don't want to, you don't do it. That means it depends. If you fancy doing something, if you wish to do something, you do it. Otherwise, you don't. If it is something at your work, you get the union to bar it. That means you have the union. Workers and all, they have the union. So she says, at home, when you feel like doing work, you do. And if you don't feel like, you don't do it. And the same goes at the office also. Now, all that has happened is that I've joined the movement. The movement, that is, if I wish to do work, I will. And if I am not interested, I am not going to do it. So she says, I am going to talk in the same way and I am going to do only whatever that I wish to, what I desire to. Now, he is naturally astonished, or rather he is so shocked. I don't get this, ma'am. What is going on? So he is not able to comprehend what has happened to the mother. He is not able to understand why she is behaving in this strange, unusual manner. He is not aware that this is Annie Pearson, but she has the personality of Mrs. Fitzgerald, who is bold and outspoken and outrightly refusing to do any work for the daughter, that is Doris, and for Cyril also. So he says, I'm not able to understand what's going on. She just said briefly that there are changes. That is, that you better get accustomed to, you better get used to, because now I am not going to do all that I used to do willingly. Now, Doris reappears. You look terrible. I won't wear that face even for Charlie's pence. That meant that she's telling Doris that you look so terrible, because her eyes have turned red, because she's been crying, she's been sobbing all evening because of the argument between herself and the mother. So she says, you are really looking terrible. Oh, shut up about Charlie's pence. So now she does not wish to listen anymore about Charlie's pence. And the daughter, imagine the daughter, Doris, is asking her mother to shut up and not to speak another word about Charlie's pence, who is her friend. So this is something very strange, which shows, it is an indication that both the son and the daughter are totally spoiled and are not treating the mother well with respect and love. And anyhow, I'm not ready yet. Just dressing, that means that I am not ready yet. I'm in the process of getting ready, so you need not worry about it. So that is how the children, that is Doris and Cyril, have been treated by their mother. Apparently, they are not, one can say that they are not aware of the changed personalities, that there was exchanged personalities between Annie Pearson and Mrs. Fitzgerald. So they are really shocked to see this changed behavior of their mother. Thank you.